Hello. How you doing? We are back. How's it going? Yeah. Streaming on Thursday. I want to try this time slot. Cause at my last job, when I was doing my last job, explained no. At my last job, Friday worked better for me, but I would rather be streaming on Thursdays so I don't have Friday and Saturday right up against each other. So I'm gonna try this out, see if see if it works for people, and yeah, we'll go from there. But I personally want to try to stream on Thursday, so maybe that's the most important thing. I know I'm changing the stream to things around, whatever. Hey, Darronis, how's it going? So the plan for this stream is to do boss battles. There's a bunch of bonus boss battles in this game that, you kind of need to take on for 100%. And I'm going to try to do all of them except for one, which is like the super secret extra mega giga gamer final boss. So we are going to see how that goes. Yeah, we're going to see how that goes. Oh, you're at the laundromat? Dude, I had to go to a laundromat one time. I fucking hated it. I mean, you gotta do your laundry on, like, a weekly basis, right? Alright. So, yes. Boss battles. We are doing boss battles. And we're going to do them in a particular order, and I have some strategies. But before we begin, I need to talk about what I spent like 5 fucking hours yesterday and an hour today doing for this stupid goddamn game, and I hate it. I had to grind all of the... Oh, it's not Crash Bandicoot. Get out of here, Crash Bandicoot. What the hell are you doing? Get the fuck out of here. I had to grind all of the, like, synthesis materials that I need to get 100%. And it was not fun. It was very, very slow. It was very, like, cumbersome to do, and I was getting really bad RNG, and it sucked. And I don't want to have to do it again. And then I had to do more today, and I'm probably going to have to do more later. It's just not fun. It's just not fun. I didn't really get to play the game because I spent so much freaking time getting these stupid synthesis materials, and what that involved was basically going in and out of areas to try to get enemies to spawn. And then they would sometimes drop the materials that I needed. But it's all good. It's all good because I've done all of it. It was just very bad. It's very, very not fun. So, I had to synthesize all 30 of these materials, or all 30 of these items, before I could synthesize the final one. And all of these things that are called stones, like, let me see here, like, the mithril stone, had to farm a rare enemy for that. The power stones, energy stones, you have to farm rare enemies for that. And the annoying thing is just getting them to show up in the first place. It took hours to get all the synthesis materials that I needed. These are Donald and Goofy's weapons. I don't really want to fucking do that because their weapons aren't as important. But the important thing is that I can make Ultimate Weapon. Thank God. And Ultimate Weapon is very, very, very good. The Ultimate Keyblade raises maximum power, maximum MP by 2, and possesses maximum power and attributes. And I have very, very, very good gear. So, another added benefit of Ultimate Weapon is that it's a very long Keyblade. Yes, I got Ultimate, and it took fucking forever because this is it's stupid. It's really, really stupid. But we have a total of 17 MP, which is great. We're gonna need all of it. It was so annoying. It's not even hard, it's just so goddamn cumbersome. let's chat. I'm gonna sell a bunch of shit. Just to get all of this stupid stuff out of my inventory. For anything anything that ends in go, we can keep. And I want to see... We don't need the tech boosts. Yeah, I got 3 tech boosts down here that we don't necessarily need. These are all of the extra, like, for lack of a better term, like, special, quote-unquote, abilities. And let me see, I'm going to switch it out for, I already have Trinity limit there, right? I already have Trinity limit. Let me see what else, if there's anything else that I would want. Yeah, switch that. So I have 4 tech boosts, which is going to only be useful in, it's only going to be useful for when I'm doing a little bit more grinding. And I don't need to do much more grinding anymore because I'm fucking level 81. It just took fucking forever, and it was just really, really stupid. But we are ready to finally take on some bosses. I wanted to have ultimate weapons for this, so let's go. I'm gonna save first. And then there are 4 bosses we're gonna try to take on today. 4. And we're going to start with the one in Agrabah. Let's go. To access this secret boss, he's the easiest of them, in my opinion at least. He's the easiest of them. To access them, you need to go to Aladdin's house. Who wants to start the timer? Okay, the first couple boss fights I should be fine for. So as soon as I talk to Carpet, it's going to take me to the final boss. So I want to get prepared for that. Abilities that we need. I should be fine. When we get to, we'll talk more when we get to Sephiroth. How about that? Okay, is there anything that I really need that I don't already have? I do want Treasure Magnet. Treasure Magnet's actually going to be very important. Do I have multiple Treasure Magnets? I do have multiple Treasure Magnets, and I want those at the bottom where I can appropriately see them. This will make sense in a little bit as to why specifically I need Treasure Magnet. I also want Jackpot. So what do I not need? I don't need 2 of these tech boosts. So I can remove a tech boost and remove a tech boost. I know it sounds weird to put on Treasure Magnet, but trust me on that. Need Treasure Magnet. Stun Impact, not as important. That's not as important. I've got 2 AP to spare. With 2 AP, I will put on a tech boost. That's fine. Now, what's going to be very important for this fight is items. And I'm going to try to save my elixirs. Might be a little bit of a problem. I'm going to try to save my elixirs. Hold on. I'm going to try to save my elixirs and just use high potions, because I don't have a lot. I would like another mega potion, though. Yeah, so you can... I'm gonna load up Goofy with high potions. And same with Donald. I'm gonna load them both up with high potions. Because they'll use these pretty liberally, and I just don't want to die. I just don't want to die. Yeah. And then I got Mega Potions for them. For customization, I want to have Aeroga and Graviga. These are the two magics that I want, and of course, Kiraga, although we're not going to be able to do that much. Equipment-wise, got a ribbon, got 2 Omega Arts, significantly raises HP and defense, raises max AP and power. I think I loaded Goofy with high potions and aethers and just gave Donald potions since Goofy had MP gift. Yeah, I don't trust them to use that sort of stuff in a timely, appropriately. I don't trust them. I could put that on, but I just don't trust them. Like, he would have to... It's a good ability, don't get me wrong, but I just don't trust him to be able to use it when I need him to. What will be important here is... I would like him to have Leaf Bracer, but I don't really know what to get rid of. Yeah, he doesn't have a lot of AP. Donald, you kind of suck. Is there any way I can give you 3 AP with a single item? Yeah, I can do that. Okay. Yeah, I can do that. So then we can get rid of Lucky Strike since I don't need it anymore, and put on Leaf Bracer. Aladdin is just going to sit on the sidelines. That's fine. For equipment, I want to have as much... Is there any way I can get more defense? Defense is what's going to matter here. I could just take strength. That actually wouldn't be that bad. I personally want defense. Raises max HP and defense, and reduces dark damage by 20%. That's a maybe. Raises HP and defense. That's a lot. I forget if he uses any dark magic. I can't really remember. Yeah, I'll just take more HP. Because now I have Kiraga, and that should be a full cure. Damn, look at that HP bar. Damn. Did you know that you can configure how frequent they will use their attacks and spells and items? Yeah, I do know that, but it's still, I want them to be doing it at a very specific time or not at all. And Goofy only really has 5 MP to work with. For the AP cost, it's just... I don't know. It's not that it's bad, it's just I can never guarantee that he does it at the right time. I don't know what I would be putting on instead. He's probably just gonna waste all of his MP on Tornado, let's be real. We'll see, we'll see. So, I believe I'm ready. I'm gonna save one more time just so I don't have to go through this song and dance again. But you know what? He's not very important. Alright. What's the matter? You want to go somewhere? I'll ride on the carpet. I should be okay for this one. There's a little bit of a... You can kind of cheese it, and I'm going to, because fuck it. So, say hello to Kurt Zisa. Why is he called Kurt Zisa? Because some dude named Kurt won a contest before Kingdom Hearts 1 came out. No, I'm not kidding. Okay, so right at the beginning of the game, right at the beginning of the match, he's going to attempt to lock all of our magic. In response to that, we're going to summon Tinkerbell. Yes, you can look that up. I found that today when I was doing some research. So, we're not able to use our magic, but we activated it fast enough that we're able to use Tinkerbell. And Tinkerbell will keep us healed very, 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 very well. And the cool thing is that she doesn't get rid of Donald and Goofy. And she'll just also stay here for a very long time. This is why we want a treasure magnet, because he drops these HP balls all over the place. Ow. We're also able to use magic right here, but yeah, whatever. Also, notice that Tinkerbell is not gone. So we have to use magic on him here. The best thing that we could possibly be doing is using Graviga. And that's why we have Gravity equipped. Yeah, I need him to not move.
See ya! See ya!
Would be easier if he stayed still. Alright, now he's going rage mode. He's gonna seal our magic again. I'm going to respond by that. By putting up an ether because I will eventually need. Oh wait, I got Tinkerbell. I don't need to worry about that. Just need to time this better. Yeah. Okay. He hits like a truck, but our stats are really good, so it should be fine. And he's kind enough to drop HP balls, which is why we wanted treasure mine again.
Come on!
And there we go. Kurt Ziza is dead. Not a particularly tough one. He's the easiest of the bosses by a pretty significant margin, if you ask me. I am maybe a little bit over-leveled. I didn't want to be so high of a level, but I got screwed over by RNG a decent amount. And I ended up having to kill a lot of... Easy to straw... I mean, that was not... I didn't even need to heal myself. Well, Tinkerbell kind of trivializes that fight. They should probably seal your ability to summon stuff. But, you know... Yeah. And we get Zantetsuken, which is actually a really good ability. And the final answer report. Good job, everybody. Alright, Zantetsuken. Actually really good. You can just insta-kill enemies if you trigger it. Let me see if I can trigger it here.
This is it.
Yeah, that just insta-kills the enemies. Will not insta-kill things like bosses, but still, it's pretty good. Okay. Now, we're going to save, just in case I didn't do that already. And then, we're gonna get on the gummy ship, and we're gonna go to Olympus Coliseum. That'll make sense once I win. Now this one I don't have a particular strategy other than what items I'm going to put on. But, we can make it a little bit easier on ourselves. There is one thing I still have to do left at the Coliseum, and if I have time, I will do it. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take off this Gaia bangle and put on, the Blizzaga ring, because you know what's coming next. Everything just raises all of my other stats, so I think it's okay to keep all of this. Let's go in there. We'll keep Ultima Weapon equipped, there's no reason not to do that. And this one is kind of a war of attrition in many ways. At least I think of it that way. Well, maybe not a war of attrition. It's more like you're going to be fighting a very long fight, and you need to do it correctly. This will definitely punish you for not understanding good mechanics of the game. Alright. You know the rules, right? I'm gonna enter question marks. Hello. Gold match against Ice Titan. Alright. Alright, so All right, so what we gotta do in this fight is make sure that we are guarding properly. There's no other way to damage him, at least unless we spam fire magic.
Heal.
Smash. There's no way to deal damage to him at this point besides just hitting him, just guarding these things back at them. Guarding is a little bit easier than just hitting it back because it has a longer lingering hitbox. But he can kind of hit like a truck, and he's not out of... He has more tricks up his sleeve.
Heal.
I'm just gonna stay topped off. Yeah, like that. We can use this to... We can use the big arena to our advantage and the fact that we have Glide to actually get around decently. What else can I contribute to the conversation? He's a little big, don't you think? No thoughts, just smashing. Okay, what about the last one? Ow. He loves to throw shit at you.
Heal.
You weren't paying attention? Yeah, he doesn't stop. He does not stop.
Heal.
But we're doing okay. We're able to do a lot of damage to him once he's down. There we go, that's what we want to see. And this is what I was referring to by making sure you know the mechanics of the game and like are very precise with what you're doing. Bosses in Kingdom Hearts 1 are very much about, like, they're very traditional boss fights in my opinion. They're very much about, like, learning patterns, knowing tells, you know, very traditional boss fight things. I mean, it's an older game. Like, what do you want? Not to say that the other boss fights in Kingdom Hearts aren't the same thing, but you get a little bit more leeway. If you want to beat a boss in Kingdom Hearts 1 efficiently, you gotta learn what they do. Oh, I slipped on ice. That's hilarious. I could have invested a little bit more heavily into doing damage. Like I could take Ragnarok, or I could have taken Ragnarok, but I chose not to. And now he's just doing all this stuff. And this is where the difficulty of this fight comes in. He just throws a lot of shit at you. But we're getting it. Yep, he needed me there. Now you're probably wondering why I'm not using Eroga. Yeah, don't do that in this fight. Eroga does not. Eroga will not reflect back, and you need to be reflecting back. It's the only way, unless you're spamming fire magic, it's the only way to do damage. It's a very long fight, don't get me wrong. gotta get that down for another opportunity to do damage to him.
This should help.
Hello. Huh? Probably, yeah. What's up, honey? Is Ice Titan actually from Hercules?
Heal.
Oh, you asshole.
This should help.
Bleh. Ah, you asshole.
Heal.
Don't die.
Fire.
Oh, I was nowhere near that.
Heal.
He's not done yet. It's like a bullet hell, basically, is the best way to think of this fight.
This should help.
He's down to his last health bar. Nowhere near that. Nowhere near that at all. I'm getting hit by that.
Heal.
Bleh. That was good damage.
Come on. Force. Force.
Gravity ain't doing a lot to him.
Heal.
Don't be in the middle. There we go.
Heal.
Got him. And because we're in the final mix version, we get something a little bit more special. Cute.
Take that.
And we got Diamond Dust. Now, if you've never played Final Mix, this is a new Keyblade. Diamond Dust being a reference to Shiva's ultimate attack, the summon from Final Fantasy X. Now, the thing is, Diamond Dust is not a particularly strong Keyblade in terms of damage. First of all, it looks fucking rad. It looks fucking incredible. Love it. But, more importantly, it increases your max MP by 3. That's the highest of any Keyblade. Which is amazing. I'm gonna put on something else. Yeah, so we can, with the Aegis Armlet, we can have an 18 MP, which is kind of fucking insane. And hopefully this means you will now understand why I chose to get this Keyblade next. And again, it looks so cool. So cool. Next, we're going to Neverland. Now, if you remember all the way back at the beginning of this run, I said there's a couple really good reasons to do a magic build. It's not as simple to do a magic build compared to doing a traditional damage build, but that's okay because you actually get a little bit of a benefit for some of the other fights. This is one of those fights. So, what am I going to do? Alright, first we need to customize, and we're going to set stop to our bar. Let's look at what abilities we can get. Now, the unfortunate thing is that a lot of our abilities are not going to matter for this fight. It's just how it is. Again, this will make sense when we get into the actual fight. And instead of high potions, we're going to take out ethers. All ethers. All ethers, all day. And we're going to save. We have one more MP. Is there any other way that we can get more MP? MP is the absolute most important thing right now. Alright. There's no way to get more MP. Let's talk to Tinkerbell. I can't understand her. I bet Peter knows what she's saying. Right. We cannot take... We have to have Peter in the party. Gonna switch him out for Goofy. What abilities do you have, Peter? Oh, that's fine. What is it, Tink? You want to go to the clock tower? It's up to you, Sora. Let's go. And this is going to trigger the next boss fight. Probably one of my favorite fights in maybe the entire series, if I had to be honest. I liked this fight a lot. And against a recolored version, because we're in the final mix, of Phantom. This is how my friends talk to me, I swear to God. Okay, so the first thing we need to do, Phantom is a really cool boss fight, but what we need to do is, as soon as he does that, we need to cast... Hold on.
Stop. Heal.
Phantom does a lot of damage. We cannot damage Phantom in the traditional way.
Stop.
Where is it? Where is that asshole?
See ya.
So what's going to happen is... Oh my god, he's doing a lot of damage. I forgot how much damage he does. Basically need to play match the colors like we're on Sesame Street or something.
Fire! Here!
So what he's going to do is... What magic is that? What was that?
Defense! Thunder!
So he can only be hit by whatever magic is currently corresponding to what's under his robe. So this is why having lots and lots and lots of NP is very important. And also, we need to stop the clock tower because Peter is going to die soon. And I think Peter got.
Stop!
We have to repeatedly be casting stop on the... We have to be repeatedly casting stop on the clock tower, otherwise he just insta-kills our party members.
Stop! Here! Here! This should help. Heal! Deep freeze!
Oh, fuck you.
Deep freeze! Here!
What do I hit you?
Force!
Gravity?
Stop! Heal!
We only have one of his 4 health bars down. This is annoying.
Here!
Do damage? That is it.
Deep freeze! Deep freeze! Heal! This should help. Fire! Fire! Fire!
Wait, what?
Fire!
Wait, what? Why are you not...
Ha! Huh! Ha! Heal!
Smack you? Okay.
Here! Here! Fire!
See, Donald is actually good to have in this fight because he'll actually do stuff. Stop. So Donald's cursed right now, so Donald is going to die soon. And that's bad.
Thunder!
Thank you.
Ha!
You only do a little bit of damage at a time, and it kind of sucks.
Thunder!
You can keep an eye on the clock tower. I actually like a lot of the things this boss fight does. It can be a little frustrating, especially to understand the mechanics, but I do like it.
Thunder!
I mean, we're winning.
Heal!
Oh, the clock tower's going again. Fuck.
Stop!
Ah, shit! Yeah, got us.
This should help. Fire! Fire!
Slowly but surely, we are winning.
Thunder!
We need to be doing as much damage as we can there. Is the clock tower started again yet? The clock tower blocks that. Okay, it's white.
Thunder!
Yellow.
See ya!
Oh, that sucks.
Deep freeze!
Oh, that sucks too.
Deep freeze!
That's really bad.
See ya!
I need you to stop moving.
See ya!
I can't save Donald. Donald's gonna die. I think I'm gonna lose here. I'm probably going to lose here. Because I can't do damage to him anymore.
Heal! Thunder!
I need to run away now. Well, actually, no. I need him to... Strangely enough, I need him to hit me. Okay, now he's put a curse on me.
Fire!
And you hit me again, so now I can find the clock tower. This is not looking good, man. Yeah, I'm probably gonna lose. And I'm at the wrong side of the clock tower.
Stop!
I only got 4 minutes left, or 4 whatever's left. That sucks. It's not enough, man. Because he's gonna hit me. Well, you have to take Peter, unfortunately, because Peter has to be the one to talk to Tinkerbell. I have him down to his last health bar, which is unfortunate.
Heal!
Yeah, I need that to be white. I need him to hit me awkwardly, because then I need enough MP to cast stop. Okay, can you hit me just one time? Can you hit me just one time? Hit me! Thank you. Oh, fuck. You need to hit me again.
This should help. Thunder!
Now I'm about to die. And one. And I just insta-die. Yeah. Yeah, that sucks. I need Donald for damage, though. I need Donald for damage. What I can do, though, is put more ethers in my party. Because he doesn't really do that much damage to you. He just insta-kills you. So it needs to be all ethers. Should it be... Peter's gonna die first. I'm gonna try again with Goofy. And then just load Goofy up on ethers. And then Peter, you can have Mega Potions. And let's change our customize a little bit. So we'll have, Blizzard on A. Yeah, we'll save there. Then we'll walk out and walk back in, because that'll save. Now, Goofy, I don't want you anything that costs MP, you're just getting removed. And then I'm going to give you MP gift. Same thing with Peter. Anything that costs MP, we're taking off. Because it's not really about him doing damage. It's not. It's about me surviving. I'm all that matters. I don't need HP. I just need MP and ethers. That's it. I actually do really like this fight. It makes you, like, recontextualize and rethink about everything that you think, like, normally think about in this game. Yeah, let's go. Oh, I forgot.
Stop.
This is gonna be a little awkward, but I didn't set my customization properly.
Deep freeze. Heal. Fire. See ya. Deep freeze. Deep freeze. Deep freeze.
I don't understand why you weren't taking damage there.
Here. Deep freeze. Ha. Deep freeze.
Eh.
Fire. Thunder.
Oh, Peter's taking down.
Stop. This should help.
Do this while I have a breather. Come on, guys, you can hit that. How did you do ice damage there?
Fire.
Just go to the other side of the tower, and this attack will whiff. Cannot go through the tower. We're good.
Deep freeze.
Yeah.
Deep freeze.
I guess right on having Blizzard be the magic that I have cast.
Here. Deep freeze. Deep freeze. Heal. This should help. See ya. Fire. Heal. This should help.
I think you can cast stop on this prematurely, and it will stop it early.
Here.
Peter, I gave you those mega potions. You're welcome to use them, unless you already did. I mean, we're doing a lot better this time.
Here. Thunder.
We like seeing double thunder.
See ya.
You like that? There we go. That's what I want you using. Okay, he's gonna do his face ripper attack.
Stop.
Cast stop early again. Use an ether while we have time.
Deep freeze.
Attack you again. So we're losing out on some damage in that phase, but I think it's more important to be casting magic all the time in this fight. And just having the extra magic is so beneficial for this fight. Like, the Kurt Ziza fight, whatever. The Sephiroth fight, whatever. All that is weak shit. Like, this is the fight where you actually lose, like, if you just don't have enough magic.
This should help. Thunder! Stop! Here!
Last ether, he's gonna have to do.
Here! Deep freeze! Fire!
Okay. We're getting there slowly but surely. Yeah. Bad feeling.
Thunder! Here! Deep freeze!
I had to remember the mechanics of the fight a little bit.
Fire!
But it's manageable. I like it. Whoop. Wasn't expecting to see you there.
Deep freeze!
Now this is a war of attrition.
Stop!
Thank you.
Deep freeze! Deep freeze! Fire! Ha! Ha!
Wait his attack. He's almost done. Gotta stop on this for good measure.
Fire! Deep freeze!
He's slowly but surely going down. Yeah.
Fire! Deep freeze! Thunder!
And we got him. Nice and simple. It's a manageable boss fight, but when the first... I understood how the mechanics work, but when you're very young and learning how that fight works, it's very rewarding to do it properly. Attain the power of time. Stopra has been upgraded to Stopka. Which would have been very, very, very fucking nice when I was doing my grinding. Right. Well, now we can walk around Big Ben. And I believe there's a save point? No, it's not here. Huh? Alright. Is there anything here? I forget if there's anything here. I don't think there is. I'm gonna go all the way up to the tippy top and see if there's something here. I feel like there should be just, like, at least one chest here, you know? Maybe there was for the Dalmatians. Alright. Let's save. And let's get on the gummy ship. Alright. Back to Olympus Coliseum. Ugh. Yes, it is time. Okay, so that doesn't do anything. Okay. Time to prepare for this fight. Alright. Aeroga. Stop doesn't do... None of the other magics do anything. None of the other magics do anything. Now let's go through the list of abilities that don't do anything in this fight. Zanetsuken definitely doesn't do anything. Dodge roll, it's gonna be important. Hurricane Blast, maybe. MP Rage, very important. Combo Plus, that's important. Aerial Sweep, that's important. Leaf and Blazer, that's important. Critical Plus, sure. MP Rage, sure. Air Combo Plus, sure. Jackpot, not so much. Lucky Strike, not so much. Sliding Dash, that's important. Cheer, that's not important. Gravity Break, doesn't do anything. What's going to be very important is Strike Rate. That's going to be very important. And the reason that I'm getting rid of all of those things is because you get rid of everything. MP really doesn't all that matter that much. I will trade a little bit of strength for more defense, or a little bit of HP for a little bit of defense. MP does matter, but not 19 MP, if that makes sense. And for this, we're going to need elixirs. Many, many, many elixirs. I'm gonna put on some of the things that matter. In fact, it matters so... I want elixirs so much that I'm gonna go back to Traverse Town and see how many I can make. Synthesize. I want to have... I cannot make any elixirs. Fan-fucking-tastic. That's bad. Oh well, we're gonna have to get by with 4. Yeah, we're just gonna have to get by with that. No G Fuel for... Nope, no G Fuel. Fake Gamer, yeah, I know. Did you guys know that Prime Energy Drink is... Okay, I have a question for everybody. Has anybody seen another person drink Prime Energy? Like, ever? It's apparently breaking a bunch of records and it's selling super popular. It was like the top... don't quote me on this. I want to say it was Walmart. It was the most sold drink at Walmart last year. And the selling point is that, like, influencers made it. Really, you've actually seen people drink Prime? On how many occasions? Like, do you see people drinking it regularly? It's just one of those moments where I feel like, okay, it's breaking a bunch of records. And I see it in stores all the time, but it's always, like, fully stocked. Like, there's no empty space on the shelves. So I'm just like, what? Who's buying this? Like, I work in a warehouse, so people are drinking all sorts of energy drinks. Okay. I forget if I saved or not. Oh, it's saved at the clock tower, so no, it is not. All right. It's time. You know the rules, right? Give me the platinum match. Now, there's a problem with this. This boss fight is on a completely different level than the rest of them. I don't have second chance. I can't have second chance. I'm not level 90. Hello, Lance Bass. You gonna do Smash or Pass on this guy?
Out of my
This is it. Heal.
Yes, this is Sephiroth.
This is it.
And yes, he's voiced by Lance Bass.
Heal. Let's go. This is it.
out of my
Heal. Take that. This is it.
out of my
Kind of fits my
Heal.
type. You have a type?
Take that.
descend heart of anger.
Let's go.
No, don't do that.
This is it.
Time
Fish.
descend heart of anger.
Take that.
And this is why we have strike rate, because we do not want him doing that.
No more games.
Heal.
Descend heart of anger.
No? We don't want him doing that.
This is it.
Time
Why are you Lance Bass?
come power.
This should help.
Show me what you got. Descend heart of anger.
Don't do that.
Come on. This is it. Here.
Descend heart of
Take
anger.
that.
Don't do that.
This is it. This is it.
I shall lead you to the promised land.
He's doing shit.
Defense. Heal.
What? Are you afraid? That is too high.
Take that.
Yes, this is just it is just saying Sephiroth over and over and over again. You are not incorrect.
Come on. This is it.
Make your space.
This is the best rendition of One Wing Angel out there, I feel like.
Take that.
Make your space. Make your space. Make your space.
This should help. Power.
Thank you for invul frames, strike raid. Oh, what's the Advent Children one though? I don't know.
This is it.
Really? Haha! He is so unfortunately my type in that case. Sephiroth, you were not that... I probably have heard the Advent Children one, but eh. Sephiroth, you really weren't that difficult. I'm sorry to say, you weren't that tough. Maybe I'm over-leveled, but not really that tough. Maybe I was just built right. I don't know. But we get an additional Keyblade, 1 Wing Angel, and the final Ansem report.
Take that.
Yay! Alright, for our troubles, we get the 1 Wing Angel. This is good. It's a good Keyblade. It kind of looks like the Keyblade that Lucifer uses at the end of Has-Been Hotel. But, it has little power, but sometimes deals extremely powerful critical blows. And much like Sephiroth, Sephiroth's sword, it's very long and it looks like we're compensating for something. But we have no fucking MP. But that's not what's important. The important thing is that we won. And now we're going to go back to... Yeah, we're gonna go back to Crystal Crown, Cosmic Arts, and probably not Heart Guard. I don't think we need a Heart Guard. Let's go Atlas Amulet. Armlet. Imagine getting your ass beat by a child just for that child to puff out his chest and go, "Take that!" Oh, that's really funny. That's really, really, really funny. But now I'm even more confused by his Sephiroth appearance. He's from Final Fantasy. What can I say? That's basically all the excuse you need, right? Vortex. Close the distance to enemies with this powerful spinning attack. Let's do that. Oh, of course you can recreate this. You can recreate many fights with Sephiroth in Kingdom Hearts now. It's actually really funny how many fights you can recreate. Oh, God. Don't need Encounter Plus, and I'll put on another attack boost. What are you saying no to? This game makes 0 sense? There's other Final Fantasy characters in the game, like... Alright, so one thing I need to still do, I'm gonna do the Hades Cup with a time limit. This shouldn't be that tough. I have 20 minutes to beat that. Plenty of time. Where Sephiroth is the first and only? No, that's not true. That's not true. Cloud is from Final Fantasy. Leon's from Final Fantasy. Yuki's from Final Fantasy. Aerith is from Final Fantasy. Sid is from Final Fantasy. Waka, Selkie, and Tidus, who are all on the first island, they're all from Final Fantasy. Like, the first characters you've seen. Well, that you've seen. That's a you problem. I'm liking Zanetsuken.
Force.
Oh, there's one other thing I forgot to do. Because I gotta make sure I do. Remind me at the end when I finish the Hades Cup. Rare truffle. There is no connection between Disney and Final Fantasy that leads to Kingdom Hearts. Some dude just pulled it out of his ass. Some dude managed to make two of the most, like, tight-fisted companies about their IPs make nice, and it makes zero goddamn sense. Square Enix is a notoriously, like, kind of corrupt company. Disney is Disney. Well, maybe Square Enix wasn't as bad back in the day. Nowadays, they've been making some pretty like hell decisions. Oh yeah, it reads like literally reads like fanfiction, and not a single person will seriously deny that. Like, it literally is just fanfiction. I'm not even being, like, it's all the brainchild of, like, literally one guy that somehow had enough pull in the... I mean, he did stuff before this. It's not like this is his very first video game. He was affiliated with Square Enix, but he somehow managed to get all the players in the same room. Yeah, someone being Nomura. Like, it's not... Everything you're saying is correct, and nobody will deny that. Except there's a handful of people that will say that, oh, Disney or Kingdom Hearts needs to get rid of the Disney stuff, and we actively make fun of them because they don't understand what this is about. It's really stupid, and we recognize that. I think the fact that it is really stupid and we all care is just testament to, like, how good the game actually is. Because, like, if you could take a relatively stupid premise, but code it around really, really good gameplay, you'll make me care about the premise. And I'm going to talk about it towards the end of the game, where... I'm going to talk about it at the end of the game, where there is actually, like, what I believe to be a very, very good storytelling moment that is only possible because it's a Disney character. And it's like it's the last part of the game. And I'm not even being ironic. I think it is a really, really good use of character and a really good, like, actually good moment in a video game. And it's only possible because of the people that are involved. Also, we're kicking Behemoth's ass. So now the next thing for me to do is make a climb to level 99. It does kind of look like Endeavor from My Hero Academia. The designs are ridiculous on purpose. The premise is ridiculous on purpose. But, like, you're like, oh, it doesn't really make a lot of sense. Yeah, we know. We absolutely know. Nobody defends it seriously. Like, if you think it's stupid, yeah, we do too. And it's funny, because you've been saying, like, the entirety of the time that I'm like, oh yeah, Phantom is a great design. He's one of the real few recolors, because in the Final Mix version of the game, they recolored a bunch of the bosses. His is really good. Most of the characters, they end up, like, making look kind of like Lego blocks, or like Lego whatever, and then it doesn't look very good. Phantom's design is very good. But it's funny, because, like, the entirety of the series, you're like, yeah, I don't really get Kingdom Hearts, I don't understand the appeal, it's kind of stupid, and I'm like, yeah, that's it. It does feel very rewarding to play, I will say. Like, it's a good action-adventure game. It has very good mechanics, that it's very satisfying to play. And again, people have suggested, like, oh, it shouldn't be Disney characters. It would literally, like, this without Disney characters, like, ceases to be Kingdom Hearts, and it, like, loses, honestly, a lot of its appeal. Even though I think it's stupid, but there just wouldn't really be as much unique about it. I wouldn't be paying attention. Yeah, it's like if ADHD, if it were to have a game. It's literally like it's if it reads as if like a fanfic or like what kids playing on the playground would be like. And then Mickey Mouse showed up and he was really cool. And then Donald Duck, oh, and then Sephiroth showed up. Yep, that's it. There's too much going on for not a lot to be happening. There's a lot happening behind the scenes that will become obvious in later games. I do think the pacing of this game is a little bit slower than the rest of the games. I think the other worlds are a little bit more the other games are a little bit more interesting with how they do their storytelling. Mostly Kingdom Hearts 2. I'm primarily talking about Kingdom Hearts 2.
See ya.
You wanna die? Like in Kingdom Hearts 2, there's a lot of places, there's a lot of levels that are just kind of, or Kingdom Hearts 1, there's a lot of levels that just kind of end really abruptly. Kingdom Hearts 2 is a lot more about, you go into a world, you're there for like an overarching reason, but there's more of an individually contained story that's not super good or super interesting, especially if you are even remotely familiar with Disney. But it's a little bit more engaging than just like, oh, we showed up and then there's Heartless and then we left. Basically, like, what made Atlantica so funny, where, you know, where everybody was just freaking out, laughing about how stupid it was, but also, like, something was happening at the same time where there was a story where we were going from point A to point B so we could see that stupidity go on. That's what Kingdom Hearts 2 is more about, and probably why I like it a little bit more, because it's just a little bit more interesting to... The worlds are bigger, they're more interesting to explore. The enemy variety is a little bit better and a little bit more tied to the worlds than this game is, because like the enemies were just a little generic. It does what I think a sequel should do. It will probably be more entertaining to watch if I had to guess. Chain of Memories can't say the same about that, but Chain of Memories has more implications about the larger plot, if that makes sense. Hello, Cerberus. And if anything is confusing, it's honestly fair because the game is intentionally withholding information for the sake of reveals later. That maybe as an adult I don't think are the best, but certainly when I was a kid, when I was the target demographic, I cared a little bit more. And they were they were definitely impactful. if you care about the story. Oh, they don't have to. I'm just saying why I find it appealing. I mean, you're not obligated to like the game, but like a lot of the emotions that you're feeling aren't. I mean, again, I played this game second, so maybe it's not the best comparison, but I don't think like what you're describing is that atypical of a reaction to this game. It also did grab a lot of us when we were like 10 years old. It makes my chest hurt because I keep overthinking things. Well, when you're 12, you like that sort of thing. The real question is, do you care enough to play roughly 7 more games? Because that's...
Take that! That's the power of the Keyblade!
I mean, I'm not even being sarcastic. I might honestly cry when I beat Kingdom Hearts 2 or started. I might legitimately cry. Oh yeah, everybody's a like. Everybody is a you know, a product of their upbringing. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I wouldn't, let's be real, I probably wouldn't be into Pokemon if I didn't play it when I was 5. But most of the friends that I know that are really, really into this game played it at a very, very young age, and it just feels like, imagine, what's a series that you follow that has, like, a lot of games, or, like, a lot of parts to it?
Take that.
Miku? Does Miku have, like, an overarching story? Like, imagine that, like, Hatsune Miku came out in, like, 2002, like, came out with something in 2002, 2003, 2004, 2005, 2006, and then nothing until 2019. What would you do in 2019? Like, you consumed all that media if you consumed all of that media very liberally, like, or excessively, all the way from 2002 to 2006, and then nothing happened for over a decade. But then something comes out. And it's not just like, oh, it came out of nowhere. Like, in 2006, it said, to be continued, pay attention to the next thing to come out, and it didn't come out until 2019. What would you do? I can't think of anything that has an insane amount of parts to it. Maybe... Actually, Ruby? Okay, so imagine, like... Oh yeah, these guys are Final Fantasy characters, by the way.
Take that.
It's over. It's over.
Take that. Come on, take that. Come on. Take that. Take that.
No way. I can lose.
Come on. Take that. Take that.
Oh yeah, we're cloud riding a Segway. Wait. The cloud riding a Segway, hold on. I'm trying to find that clip of Cloud on a Segway just...
You know,
hold on.
if I wasn't already sold on buying Final...
No, hold on. I'm trying to find the TikTok that I saw. No, it's not that video. I'm trying to find this video of Cloud riding on a Segway, just trampling over everything as his model doesn't even remotely move. It's fucking incredible. If I find it, I'll send it to you. But the fact that, like, you're basically a tank on the Segway is so good. I've seen so many really, really funny moments from that game that it's good to see that the writers, like, basically the guy, to put things into perspective, the guy who made this game is involved in that game, so, like... Oh, yeah, that's how you know about it? Okay. I feel like the Final Fantasy VII Rebirth scratches the same itch as like... for a lot of people because it's from their childhood. Like, I've seen it described as how we remembered original Final Fantasy VII when it first came out. That's where, like, wow, look at these graphics. Wow, look at how... We were like, wow, look how cool Sephiroth looks. He's so cool. It's so realistic. He's so awesome. Graphics will never get better than this. He looks like this. He looks like this. And everybody's like, oh my god, Tifa's so hot. She's just so, wow. Wow. I love her. She's so beautiful. And then people would comment and be back and be like, no. Aerith is so much hotter. No. Aerith is so much hotter. No, she's best girl. But to say that it's an understatement to say that Final Fantasy VII wasn't was an incredibly influential game. But I didn't play Final Fantasy VII when it first came out. I got all the way up to the final boss and then didn't beat it. When it got released on the PlayStation. I am destroying everybody. But if I played it when I was a kid, I would care a lot more about Final Fantasy VII Remake and Rebirth. Also, it coming out on systems that I do not have doesn't help. Is it out on PC? I know the first part of the game is on PC, but I don't know about the other parts. Or about the newest part.
This should help. Come
It's funny because there's like there's basically like a beach episode section of that game, and it's a very, very tiny section of that game if I'm understanding correctly, and it's like 95% of the content that I've seen, which, you know, is to be expected. The dolphin one. Hold on. Oh, whoop. I pressed the wrong button. Oh, I want to see this. Oh wait, did you send me on oh, did you send them to me on TikTok? Oh, then I'm not gonna be able to look at them on stream. Hold on. Gamers are playing piano covers. Yeah, can you send it to me on Instagram? Why do you have a segue? Why do you have a segue? Why is that a thing? Oh, it's so good. Hold on, hold on. Yeah, I'm a real person, shut up. Hold on, I want to see this. Oh, my phone froze up. Why can you ride a dolphin? Ride a dolphin. What the fuck is happening? Oh, it's this part of the game. I remember this part. Squeak. Oh, God. Yeah, this is very different than the original. It's hysterical. Why is this a thing in the game? Who knows? Who knows? You know, a lot of people said that they didn't really like the mini games in the original Final Fantasy VII. Maybe these will be more to people's liking. That you do not ride dolphins in the original. I'll put that part. I'll put that much. I can say that much. Oh, that's hysterical. I love it. Yeah, but would you believe that the same person who made the game in front of you right now, there's Donald Duck, was involved with the dolphin riding minigame? Probably.
Force.
Yeah, we're kind of crushing everybody now. Sometimes you like what you see is all you need to know. What do you mean, unfortunately? So this game has not great minigames. However, Kingdom Hearts 2 has some good minigames. They're not all good, but some. Everything is unfortunate? Yeah.
Heal. Take that.
If you check the news, things are unfortunate. Oh, hello, Hades. Oh, I'm not even... the gummy ship doesn't even count.
See ya. Come on. Come on.
Feel the heat.
Hey, you having fun yet?
That's it. news gives me heart palpitations. Yeah. Matt Mercer the other day put out a video that was basically saying, like, hey, I'm not on social media anymore because I'm basically really depressed about the state of the world, and it's really, really hard to, like, stay anything even remotely close to positive, knowing what the world is going through right now. And I'm like, yeah, fair, dude. Fair. You shut yourself away from it.
Time to get warmed up here.
Oh, yeah, like... The older I get, the more the less I'm blaming myself for shit and realizing that, like, I am a conglomerate of things largely outside of my control. Does it help? I don't know if it helps.
Hey, you having fun yet?
But
That's it. This is it.
I feel better in some respect. There's a couple things today that I saw on social media that, like, weren't as significant, and there was definitely a time where I would have, like, diverted a lot of my attention to it. And I feel like maybe it's a part of, it takes maturity to be like, you know what? This is not worth the brain space. I'm going to willingly choose to not care. Now, I'm not talking about, like, any of the real atrocities going on in the world, but, you know, why dedicate care, why dedicate the limited amount of care to things that you know do not matter? And and caring is a virtue, but over-caring can also be as well, or over-caring can be a problem. So dedicate your care appropriately. I'm trying to buy a house, so a lot of my stress is definitely by things that are out of my control. Have been having a lot of conversations with Lupe about that recently. You know, I don't really spend money that frivolously. I never really have. I live a comfortable life, don't get me wrong. But I don't overspend, and I basically never have. I've just kind of learned to not. I think I'm decently thrifty. And time comes where I need to make a big financial decision, and I basically can't because all of those decisions evidently just didn't really matter. So I was literally talking to Lupe. I was like, so if none of the financial decisions that I have made, like, really mattered, and I'm still going to be basically broke no matter what because of this big, like, nebulous thing called the economy that's never going to get better, why am I not just, like, buying a fucking PS5? Why am I not just, like, you know, like, why don't I just... Oh yeah, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I'm right there for other reasons. Like, it just, ugh. But apparently, like, you know, I was in the grocery store the other day, like, you know, oh, should I get this fancy cheese? Nah, I don't really need the fancy cheese. It'd be nice, I would enjoy it, but I don't really need it, so I'll save the money. That decision doesn't mean, like, decision doesn't mean anything. The idea that, like, you can't have Starbucks and you're eating too much avocado toast, and that's why you can't afford a house is just so misguided by just such a ridiculous degree, and it's just like... And I'm learning, and I'm trying my best to not beat myself up for that, because, like, people should have made different decisions. People with power should have made very, very different decisions 50 years ago. Yeah, and I just don't really feel like there's a good justification as to why cereal is $10 a box. Like, I still have the argument with my parents about, they keep insisting that, oh, they did the same way. And I'm like, Mom, no you didn't. My parents bought the house that I grew up in for $90 or $90,000. Now, I make more money than my parents. Like, me and Lupe make more money than my parents, but that's really should be indicative of something when you make, you know, more money than you make more money than somebody else, but you're in a worse financial situation by, like, a very staggering degree. But, like, I make a little bit more than what my parents make. And houses are at least 4 times the price. And then they look like they belong in fucking Saw. Like, this is where Jigsaw tortures his victims. Down payment is $50,000. You interested? Not really. Oh, too bad. It's already been bought up by a corporation. Oh, okay. Yeah, go ahead. Tell me it's the same. Like, just do the basic math. Like, if I'm making a little bit more money than you, but houses are 4 times the price, eggs hit $8 over the summer, what I could have, when you could buy them for $2 last, like, year, please explain to me how it is remotely similar. And it's just not. And I feel like there's just, that's really the most problematic thing. It's really the most problematic thing, because you can't get across to people that something is different. They're like, oh, people just say, oh, I worked hard and it was this situation for me and everything is a monolith, so therefore we don't need to make any changes ever and there's no problem with the world. I consider myself lucky to be in my financial situation. I recognize that if only a handful of things went differently, I would be in a vastly, vastly, vastly different situation. But that doesn't mean that I shouldn't, like, that doesn't mean that the situation is okay just because I turned out okay. And I'm still leaps and bounds away from owning a fucking house.
That's the power of the Keyblade.
Lupa and I keep telling ourselves that, like, we're really only going to be able to get a house if interest rates go down, which is basically a really fancy way of saying, okay, we gotta cross our fingers and hope they get better. Because what can I fucking do to make interest rates go down? Like, I can't do anything. And sincerely, my solution to higher food prices is literally just don't eat. I have bought significantly less food in the past several months. Come on, Sora, you can do it. Come on, go, Sora.
Heal.
Okay. Good job, Sora. You shouldn't feel bad about, you know, your situation. Oh, I got Save the King. Cool. You shouldn't feel bad about your situation just because you're in a better situation. Because you're aware of everybody else's situation. So we got Save the King. Save the King's great. It actually raises Goofy's max MP, which isn't insignificant. Goofy has some pretty good abilities. Also, he wasn't wearing anything. Chat, why didn't you tell me? Like, Goofy's biggest problem is that he has low MP, so we can actually, like, boost his MP a little bit. That's actually pretty good. Oh yeah, I absolutely hear you. Like, it is very... Haven't been paying attention to the game since Sephiroth. Well, I'm just going to say it for... Oh, hello, Cloud. I don't remember this. I've been looking for you. As have I. As long as you exist, I'll never awake from this nightmare. You are my darkness. I'm part of you, am I? Then join me in this eternal nightmare untarnished by light. Their arm workout is anime. Okay, that was that. That might be unique to the final mix. Yeah. Yay. All right. Cool. There's one minor thing that we can go do. And I'm gonna go to the Magician's Study. So now that we got all of the magics, we can go talk to Merlin. Well, this is quite impressive. Here's something for your effort. And we got the Dream Rod. The Dream Rod. I don't know how good it is. Raises max MP by 2. It's more of a, like, gimmick item, in a way, kind of. But it's cool. It's cool that it's there. You can also get the Dream Shield. Not as... it's kind of the same situation. To get the Dream Shield kind of sucks, though. What you have to do is that you have to get these things called, the arts. And there's one for each school of magic. And the way that you get these is by, fighting those little mushroom guys, the white ones. They ask you to, like, use a specific type of magic on them, 3 times. And you can only hit them 3 times. If by random chance you're able to get them to ask you to hit them with the right magic, the same magic 3 times in a row, they will drop the corresponding art. Very, very subject to RNG, and don't really recommend it. And the only point is if you get all 7 of them and you talk to Merlin, you get an okay-ish shield. Don't really consider it worth it. So I'm gonna pass. I'm not gonna worry about that. But yeah, that's gonna conclude all of the optional bosses. We have 1 left, but I'm not ready to take him on because I want to be level 99 for that because it's a doozy. It is going to be a doozy. So yeah, I think it's gonna be an end to the stream. I don't know if I'm going to do... maybe I can complete the game in 1 more part. We'll have to see how long it takes me to take on the last final boss. But he's not going to be fun. He's not going to be fun at all. But I actually get to use Donald and Goofy, which is kind of cool. Yeah. So... 12-hour stream or nothing. Well, the end of the game is... I don't know how... I have absolutely no frame of reference for how tough Unknown is going to be. I've taken on all of the other characters a lot. Well, not a lot, but I know what makes them tick. I don't know about this last final boss because he's unique to the final mix. So... yeah, I don't know. Is there anybody left? I got all the Heartless, which is cool. Phantom. Yeah. And there's Kurt Ziza. Alright, cool. So we need all of the Ansem's report and the last couple characters, which I believe there's only one left. I believe there's only one left. So, and that's the last final boss. And then I'll probably read Ansem's reports because Dapple wanted me to do that. But that is a problem for future me. I'm going to end the stream here. Thank you for tuning in. I sincerely appreciate it. I know it was a little bit of an off day, but I'm going to see if I can do Thursdays from now on. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it, and thank you for talking about the world with me. See you again on next Thursday for potentially the finale of Kingdom Hearts 1. Yeah, sound good? Sounds good. See ya.